So yeah, we're good to go. We're good to go. Guys, this is it. This is the house. So far, oh my god. Gani? Inafungwa. Acha tujaribu. By the way. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Is this going to work? Oh my god. Oh my god. Imagine it's going to work. Oh my god. Skills. Skills galore. So they're tying it so that it cannot fall. I'm enjoying every bit of this. Fantastic. Anyway, clearly I have to lead so that I can wait for them to our destination. Hey. Time to leave. Time to leave. Okay, my love, and we are off. We are out of here. So here we are. The difficult part. Hey, these men have energy. Jeez. Imagine I can't help them because now I'll just fall. Anyway, we are home. Very much here. So this is our spot. This is our area. Those are two sawdust on your right, and is it on your right now? Will it be on your right or on your left? Yeah, we do have 2 bags of sawdust and a bag of feeds just to start. And this is where we're going to put the house, guys. Oh, so they're there. They're just untying. I cannot believe. Okay, I can believe. Let me just be honest. Don't want to lie to you guys. This has been a long time coming, you know. A month of preparation, and finally we are here. Yeah, I'll see you guys. I know you're dying to see my face. Okay, see you in a few. Oh my God. This man. Hey, let me take a reel. Songe mwisho. Huku kwa ukuta.
Inakaa hivyo? Nataka ukiwa hapo uone.
Naziangalia. Hapo iko sawa. Mfanya kazi mzuri. So there's this one. Ziko wapi ya 4? Let's check for 4. Heavy. Kuna heavy.
Lakini zote ni hivyo.
Material ni the same. Ni heavy kidogo.
Inaweza kufanyia.
Hii mbona nimependa hiyo?
Basi itabidi kidogo 50 dada. Dada. Ongeza kidogo. Nitakufanya na hiyo 350. Lakini ya utanipatia 400.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's back due to public demand. Who is demanding? No one has demanded. Anyway, some of you have been looking for me. Let me just mention it. Some of you have been looking for me, and I'm here, baby. I'm here like I never left. It's been what? A month. Oh my God. Am I the one who was talking about being consistent in life? And I've been missing for almost a month. Is it almost a month, or it's been a month and some days? Anyway, loves, I'm back. My name is Nana. If it's your first time to come across this channel, you know what to do. Just hit that subscribe button, guys. Also, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to comment, and also don't forget to share. I'll really appreciate it. So my loves, I'm back. It's been a month, and like I said, a few days of my disappearance. I'm still in Malindi, and here in Malindi a lot has been happening. I've laughed here, I have cried here. I actually, even today morning, I was crying. You know, life can be tough. Other guys, life can be tough. God. You know, no one talks about how when you're going after your dreams, you know, ooh, look at that behind, look at that background, loves. Anyway, no one talks about, or I don't know if people talk about how tough it is to just go after your dreams, you know, to just pursue your dreams. Guys, it can be tough. There are days you wake up, you feel like ending everything, like putting a stop to every single thing that you have achieved, every single thing that you've built. You just want to be like, I'm done with this, I can't do this anymore. And then there are days you wake up, you doubt yourself. There are days you wake up, you beat yourself up. There are days you wake up, you even start blaming others because of the things that are happening in your life. You know, there are days you wake up and you feel like there are nights you cry. And I'm not talking about the crying that you unatoa sauti, the one that you're like, no. I'm talking about the cries where your entire body is just like glued. Ni kama gum. It's like gum. You cannot even remove any sound. You're just like crying internally. Internal crying. Yes, let me tell you, it's tough. So today morning I was just from crying. There are days days and nights that I just cry. But you know, there are also good days that I'm just happy. And also I've managed to make some friends here in Malindi. Very amazing people that have been helping me, that have been we've just had a good time also with them. So yeah, apart from the low sides, also there have been very high sides, guys. And I'm here for it. And I feel like I've added some weight. I can look at my cheeks and I'm like, But you know, for some of you, some of the haters will look at me and be like, she has lost weight. I don't care. You think I care about you? I know I've added some very good weight, guys. Anyway, guys, for me, I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful for the gift of life. I'm grateful that I'm back now. And I'm grateful that I'm going to be consistent. You know, I don't really want to be saying that I'll be consistent, because I feel like anytime I say that I'm going to be consistent, I jinx myself. I end up not being consistent. So I think I should stop saying that. Also, loves, I just pray and believe that you're doing well. I pray that you're just pursuing your dreams. I hope that you never stopped when I stopped. When I just took a break, then you decided, since Nana is not posting, even me, I'm not going to be consistent on my end. No, please, I just pray that you have been consistent with everything that you're doing. I pray that you've been going after what you love. I pray that you've been just going easy on yourself. Guys, you need to go easy on yourselves. Even if there are days and nights when you feel like you have to be hard on yourself. But yeah, just be hard on yourself a little, but also don't be too hard on yourself. Also, guys, just don't forget to be grateful, you know. Just be grateful. Even for the little things, even for the things that you think they are little. Just be grateful for them, you know. By the way, guys, I I think right now I can tell you the answer to everything in life is gratitude. You need to always be grateful. Even if things are not going the way you want them to go, even if you're crying, cry when you're being grateful. Just cry and be like, oh, what, I'm grateful, God. That is what I usually do. I'm like, tears are coming out, but I'm like, I'm still grateful, you know. Anyway, loves, as you've seen, we are back to poultry farming like we never left. I know the people that subscribe to my channel because of my poultry farming, you're very excited because you're like, yes, at least the journey is not over. Guys, it's not over. Sometime last month, I was like, I need money. And I thought about it. I was like, because there was a video where I mentioned that my poultry farming has come to an end here in Malindi. I sat down last month and I was like, God, Nana, you're going broke. And for me, guys, I told you that employment will be the last thing that I'm going to think about. And so I was like, what do I know? What do I have experience in that can generate some income? And so, because you know our poultry farming started a while back, I was like, yeah, I have to go back to poultry farming. And honestly, I'm grateful to God because of my support system. Like, guys, for me, I'm usually so grateful for my support system. Like, I do have a support system that, oh my God. Oh, have you seen? Oh, guys, this is it. This is it. This is the signature look. I think I'll just be doing this French. You've seen it. Anyway, so last for me, I'm usually so grateful for my support system. Like, God has blessed me with a support system that my God just comes through for me. And when I say my support system is from my family, from my nuclear family to my extended family, guys, I'm so grateful for every person that has just come through for my poultry farming here in Malindi, guys. So yeah, I talked to my support system and they were very much willing to help. And so we are back to poultry farming, guys. And also I'm grateful because I got to get a landlord that is allowing me to do poultry farming in his compound. Not everyone can do that. Actually, so many houses that I was getting for the rental, they were telling me, no, you can't do poultry farming here. Because again, guys, if you've ever done poultry farming or if you're doing poultry farming, you know that the chicken can really poop and the poop really smells. So most people are like, no, there's no way you're going to bring the smell in our compound. But God was just graceful enough to just, you know, connect me with people and a landlord that was willing to just allow me to do the business there. And I'm really excited, guys, and we are back. Now, let me tell you, you think everything was going to be smooth. Guys, for me, I thought that now, because I have a place where I can do poultry farming, everything is just going to be smooth. Wapi. Where? Let me tell you guys, that is when even things started becoming tough. So, last month, now I have the money. We are now last month now I have the money and I'm like, let me just go now to the carpenter and, you know, construct the poultry house. So who is me? I went to the carpenter, constructed the poultry house, only for the poultry house to get to my place. And then the person that is selling me the chicks came to look at the house and told me that the number of chicks that I want to rear will not fit in that house. And I've already spent money to construct the poultry house, and the money is limited. I was working on a budget. It's crazy. So the guy came. For me, I want to start with chicks that are just a day old. Yes, something I've never done before. And let me tell you guys, I'm freaking out. I'm not okay. As you can see right now, I'm not okay at all because I've never reared chicks that are day old. But I was advised that it's good to start with chicks that are day old so that you can be able to vaccinate them by yourself, you know, so that you cannot go buying chicks that are not vaccinated and then they come and then they die. And then something that I was really encountering a lot back in the village, I used to go buy chicks that are like 2 weeks old and then I come with them home and then apparently the owner has not vaccinated them and then they come to the house and then they die. So I was advised to just start with the chicks that are day old so that I can be able to monitor them by myself. So yeah, my whole idea is to start with chicks that are a day old, and I want to start with 50 of them. So the guy that is selling me the chicks here comes and looks at the house, because for them they have to come and check the house. They just look out for their customers, you know, and tells me that this poultry house that you've constructed, this was a waste of money. Guys, you can imagine. And then they tell me that this space that was provided for you was already enough for you to just cover around. Anyway, I'm just going to show you guys in a few what exactly I mean. They were like, you just wasted money to go and construct another poultry house, and this space already, you would have done one, two things, and you would have saved a lot of money. Let me tell you guys, for a minute, I blamed myself. I was like, so you mean I wasted all the money for what? To construct a poultry house for what? You know? But then I never knew. For me, when I was constructing the house, I never knew that there is something I would have done with the space that would have saved me money. Yeah, so the guy is like, there's no way I'm going to sell you chicks, because when they come here, again, don't forget that Malindi is the coastal region. It's extremely hot. So he was like, if I sell you those 50 chicks, let me tell you, they're going to be extremely congested, and then too much heat. So chances are they are going to die. So he's now advising me to demolish that poultry house. Nibomoe your poultry house, and then I use those materials again to now fence the area, that space that I have here in the house. Anyway, I'm just going to show you guys so that you can get what I'm saying. And now I'm looking at this guy like, I've ran out of money. You want me again to start paying for labor charges for this person to demolish a poultry house that has already been constructed? And then I'm trying to tell him, how about we just try and, just try with what we have? But he's like, no, imagine me, I'm not going to lie to you. This house is just going to kill your chicks. So guys, I don't know. Today morning, I just woke up, I cried. I was like, God, what if I'm not built for this? Like, what is really happening? Anyway, guys, I don't even know whether I'm making sense. If you've seen, even in my video, there was a place where I went to the market to buy some thrifted sheet, because I knew for me, I'm done like with everything. The only thing that was left is to just bring the chicks in the house, only for me to go and buy the sheet, come with it in the house, and then I'm told that this is just a waste of everything. It's a waste of. Actually, I woke up today morning, I was crying. I was like, God, why are things not working out for me? Because also for the poultry house, it took almost a month to be completed. Like, the carpenter just took me around. Took almost a month. I think not even almost. It took me like a month for it to be completed. And I'm like, God, why are things like, it's one issue after another issue after another issue? But let me tell you guys, I'm not giving up. What do you mean? Because I was like, these things that usually just happen like this, those are the ones that are going to be great. What? I have to tell myself these things, guys. Kitu yenye inakuanga na shida nyingi kuanzwa ndio inakuanga na inaletanga mafanikio kubwa. Msamiati, nowadays I'm learning Msamiati is here in Malindi. Anyway, so loves, yeah. Apparently now I have to go to the hardware, buy something that is called it's called not a flyboard, a plyboard. A plyboard to again cover the Anyway, you're just going to be with me, guys. You're just going to be with me. I'm going to tag you guys along as usual on this journey, because it's another journey, guys. Actually, it's just a continuation of what was happening back in the village. But you know what? I'm not really focusing on the negativity, because God is there. God is doing everything. He has a reason. Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason why I moved here. There's a reason why I got a space for doing my poultry farming. There's a reason why I went and constructed an entire poultry house, only for me to come back and be told that I have to demolish the entire thing. And there's a reason why I'm broke right now. There's a reason why I'm broke right now. Anyway, guys, I'm just from the shop. I've bought some kales here. Just have some kales, and I just want to go and prepare something to eat, because I woke up in the morning, I cried, I went back to sleep. I woke up at around 1 p.m. Right now it's 3 p.m. I've not had anything to eat since yesterday night. The appetite is not there, guys. You know, when you're trying to make something happen and you're seeing that things are just not going the way you want or the way you had planned, you start somehow just feeling low, start panicking, you start overthinking, you start being like, I'm letting it go. Like, for a minute in the morning, I was like, I'm putting this whole thing aside and just do other things. But then when I think of other things, I'm like, what other things? And this is my thing. For me right now, guys, content creation and poultry farming is my thing. I can't start thinking of other things right now. And I need to focus on one thing. Like, that is something, not one thing, like 2 things that I'm good at, This year, I don't want to be like trying things that I don't love. It's crazy. Anyway, let's just go, guys. I show you the house and exactly what I mean. Then I go prepare something to eat. And yeah. Anyway, due to public demand. Anyway, bye, guys. I really had missed you a lot. I know you had. And if you had not missed me, get out of here. My hand is tired. So, loves, this is what I mean. This is our poultry house, right? You can see this. This is the one I paid for to be constructed or to be built or to be made, or yeah, hizo zote. This is the house. You can see it's already here. But then the guy is telling me that this house will not be able to hold 50 chicks, which makes a lot of sense, honestly. Let me just open it so that, let me put these things down here so that we can see this together. So this is the house. I'm sure you've seen how the whole process you've seen. So this is it. So we do have this upper part here and we do have a lower part here. Have a lower part here also. Here, this is the space. This is the space. So the guy is telling me that this poultry house cannot hold 50 chicks because they're just going. One thing about broilers, because this time I'm just focusing on the broilers, the meat, the ones for meat, the white ones. One thing about broilers, they're very sensitive and also they like space. They love space. So if you put them together and then they congest, they're not going to grow big, you know. They're not going to grow big and they're just going to be wasting food. You're just going to be giving them food and they're not growing big. So they need space. So the guy is telling me, even this upper part, I was even telling him, how about I start with like 30? But he's telling me that even that this house cannot even hold 30, you know? And also he's telling me that if I start with 30, then I'll just be wasting food. I would rather start with 50 and 50 is better according to him. So he's telling me that this upper part cannot even hold like 20. So you can imagine, guys, if I put, it's crazy. So anyway, all I'm trying to say is that this poultry house is small and I've already paid for it. So his advice is I start removing these things. I start removing these iron sheets, these ones, and also this mesh. And then, oh, by the way, the sheet that I had bought was for here. See this I had already put this rope here so that the sheet can cover the house at night so that we cannot get the cold inside. But the sheet was a waste of time. Like I just bought a sheet for nothing. But anyway, guys, I don't really want to be hard on myself because I mean, it's not like I'm so experienced at this. So we learn, you know, in businesses we learn. This is me trying to make myself feel better. Anyway, so what the guy is telling me is that I removed those mesh and the iron sheets. And then I cover, you know, let me show you. Now, as you can see, this place was already made for me. So he's saying that the only thing that I was supposed to do instead of going to construct the entire poultry house was to look for something called a plyboard or just that wire, the wire mesh, and just cover here like this. I cover here. And in short, the house was already made for me. So me, I just went and used money to make another house. I don't know if you're making sense, guys. Like already this space was already a house. So it was for me to just cover here and just create just a little door here, just something small here. And then also, I put another wire here. I don't know if I'm making sense. I put another wire here. And also there at the corner, I just put another one. I'm making sense. Like a wire there at the corner, and here at the corner, and here at the corner, and here, so that we can have a house. So in short, for me, I put a house inside a house. Anyway, I don't know if guys are making sense. So for him, he's saying I demolished this entire thing. And then I used those iron sheets to at least either cover this side, or I look for a plyboard. It's a plyboard. I really hope it's a plyboard. And then I cover. Guys, I'm losing it. I'm not going to lie. I'm losing it like no man's business. Because I'm like, imagine all that money that I used to pay the carpenter and for the house. Anyway, me, I'm not being hard on myself. That already happened. Now what do I do? The house is already here, right? The house is already here. So yeah, right now the process now is on hold. Let me just try look for some money, and then we put the plyboard, and then we see. Anyway, guys, we're just going to be together, and then maybe later, maybe a few months down the line, I'll slowly demolish this and use everything here to now work on this space, because again, he has told me that all this cannot, like, all this is, it's like this, whatever has been used to make the poultry house will all be used. Yote itatumika. There is nothing that is going to go to waste. So I think that's a plus. But that is something that I'm not right now. My pocket is not really willing. My pocket is looking at me and it's like, no, right now we cannot start demolishing this house, because again, we have to pay labor charges. And also, if we start also having to put the, guys, I really want you guys to understand, but I feel like I'm just losing you guys. But anyway, we'll just see how it's going to go. For now, just check how it looks. This is how it looks. This is how it looks for now. And so I was hoping that I was going to get my chicks sometime next week, because today is on Wednesday, sometime next week on Tuesday, but I don't know whether I'll be done doing this by Wednesday. Anywho, guys, let me just go eat. I can become grumpy is it grumpy when I'm hungry? I can just become things when I'm hungry. Right now, I'm not even thinking straight. Anyway, positive side, at least we have this bag of food. We have a spade. We have charcoal. We have sawdust. And also my jiko for the fire, to keep the house warm is very much ready. I'm going to collect it today. But yeah, this is what we're doing, guys. I really hope I've made sense. If I've not, please just never mind. Anyway, bye. See ya. So guys, finally our lunch is ready. I wanted to end this video, but let me show you guys what I'm having for lunch. I'm telling you, this living alone life, deciding what to eat and just the things you cook. Imagine I'm having lunch at 4:31 p.m. But it's okay. Let us have it. So I've made some ugali. I've prepared some ugali, and let me tell you my favorite part, my best part about ugali is this. Let me show you guys. And look at this. I love this thing. Look at how it has come out. Oh my god. Like the sufuria that I've used is just out. Everything is out. I usually love this thing, guys. It's hard. For those who don't know, it's usually hard and very sweet. Anyway, this is a mash. Put that there. My Kenyan people, I'm sure you understand what this is. It's usually my best. Then, I thought I had a knife. Then we just cut a bit of the ugali. I'll not be eating much because I realize that when I'm very hungry, then I eat. Or when I'm very hungry, anyway, let's eat. And then I'm having some greens here. This is a mixture of kales and spinach. Mixture of kales and spinach, and yeah, this is the only thing that we're going to have. I wanted to prepare some eggs, but honestly, I don't have it in me to do that right now. I don't really have it in me. So I'm just going to have some greens and the ugali. The only thing I don't like about living alone is having to think about what to prepare, having to think about cleaning, doing house chores. I don't know, cleaning utensils, guys. I hate cleaning utensils. I do. Doing dishes. I hate doing dishes. That is usually my worst house chores. And actually, lately, I would say that I'm beginning to hate all house chores. Like, I just want someone to be doing everything for me. You feel me, right? I just want to be waking up. I find that food is ready. I find that my clothes have been washed. I find that my dishes have been cleaned. That's the kind of life I want. That's the kind of life I want, guys. Because I can't do it. I can't keep doing this. But anyway, let's just taste and see and feel. Let me tell you, even if it was not good, as long as I'm the one who has prepared, it's fantastic. So, is it? Is it? Is it? So this is what I'm going to have. Actually, I don't think I'll have anything for supper because, like I've told you, it's 4. So, yeah, that's what's up. Anyway, loves, I have not even got a serving spoon in this house. Anyway, I guess I will. Now, where am I going to put this? Anyway, let me eat. Whew, this is what we have. I'll see you in the next video when we're going to the hardware to look for the plyboard and also to collect our jiko. Mm. 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 Also, I don't have glasses, like those glasses for water, but as long as they have cups, I'm having some club soda. Jeez, this is it. This is so much it. God. You know, now I'm thinking if I had some eggs, oh, it would have even slapped more, but I have no time. See you. Anyway, bye.